Top 5 mistakes you or your attorney are making on the immigration application. Number 1, did you check the dates of everything? A lot of times people move, they go from one state to the other state, they have different addresses, and all of that is mumbo jumbled. You got to make sure that everything is consistent, because if anything gets approved with bad information, that can be held against you as an intentional lie. The other thing you want to be aware about is incomplete forms. Sometimes you yourself are filling out paperwork thinking you don't need an attorney, bad decision by the way, and maybe you leave a section blank because you don't know if you need to fill it out, or you think you don't need to fill it out. Well, under the Trump administration, those forms were being denied. Why do you want to waste your time and go through circles? Number 3, have you submitted a proper cover letter, making sure that you know everything you've sent to the immigration agency? They're going to give you a receipt notice, but that receipt notice isn't going to detail a list of everything you've submitted. Tomorrow, if immigration denies your case because they are blaming you for some type of bad practice, you need that cover letter to make sure that you have a receipt of everything you sent to them. So make sure you make a copy and make sure you have a cover letter. And number 4, do you know what you're actually saying in that immigration application? A lot of times people will submit things willy-nilly, thinking that they're making obviously the best decision for themselves, not knowing how that information can be used and switched against you. And finally, number 5, the most common immigration mistake that I see people making is insufficient evidence. You've submitted a little bit, but it's not enough to get you to that evidence threshold that immigration needs. Now, you may think that, you could get a request for evidence and you'll fill it out at that time, but immigration is becoming less and less forgiving. If you don't have everything on day 1, there's a significant possibility you're not going to get an RFE, my friend. You're just going to get a denial or a rejection, and you're going to have to file everything all over again. So in my opinion, it's really not worth it. Don't mess up your case, lose time, and put yourself in more stress and fear because you didn't properly file your paperwork.